Preview. Preview.
Good morning. I'm Adriana Galez from HYC News, and today we have a lot to talk about. Starting with our opening headline, the Legionnaires' outbreak. Legionnaire's disease is spreading rapidly across New York City, and New Yorkers are demanding answers. As long as this, today we will be talking about New York's top 5 healthcare issues that we are currently facing. These include affordability, access to information, inequality, infectious disease, and mental health. As well as this, I'll be bringing to you community interviews, fact checking, political updates, a weather forecast, and overall closing off with a positive story. Now, on to our main topic for the day, our field reporter Ariana on the Legionnaire's disease.
Good morning. Health officials are continuing to monitor concerns surrounding Legionnaire's disease, a serious type of pneumonia caused by Legionella bacteria. These bacteria are commonly found in fresh water, but can become a health risk when they grow in large building water systems, such as cooling towers, plumbing systems, hot tubs, and decorative fountains. People become infected by breathing in tiny water droplets that contain the bacteria. They do not catch it from drinking water or through person to person contact. Today, we will hear from a public health expert who will explain what Legionnaire's disease is, who is at most risk, and how it's prevented, and what steps communities can take to stay informed and safe.
Thank you, Ariana. For information from the experts, we will take you to our other field reporter, Wesley Pena, interviewing Dr. Goodman.
Thanks, Ariana. Good morning, everyone. I'm live outside Metro Health Center where concerns continue to grow following the recent increase in Legionnaires' disease cases. Joining me today is infectious disease specialist Dr. Good. Many viewers are concerned how serious this disease compared to the cases we typically see each year.
Legionnaires' disease is a serious type of pneumonia caused by Legionella bacteria. It can be more severe than common pneumonia, especially for older adults and smokers and people who get weakened immune system. The good news is that it can be treated successfully with antibiotics if diagnosed early.
That certainly sounds concerning. How exactly does Legionnaires' disease spread?
The disease spreads when people breathe in tiny water droplets with warm mist contaminated with Legionella bacteria. These droplets can come in from cooling towers, hot tubs, decorative fountains, large plumbing systems. It does not spread from person to person.
Although there isn't a vaccine for Legionnaires' disease, what can people do to protect themselves?
The best protection is proper maintenance of water systems in buildings. People should also stay informed with their local health advisories and seek medical attention immediately if they develop symptoms such as high fever, coughing, shortness of breath, or muscle aches.
Finally, if somebody has already contracted Legionnaires' disease, what steps should they take towards the prevention?
They should see a doctor as soon as possible. Most patients are treated with antibiotics. Some severe cases may require hospitalization following your doctor's instructions. Getting plenty of rest, staying hydrated are all important steps to recovery.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Goodman, for your time and answering my questions. No problem.
Thank you, Wesley. Back to Ariana with a member from our community affected by the Legionnaire's disease.
Thank you, Adriana. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ariana. As many of you know, the recent outbreak of Legionnaire's disease has affected many New York City residents. Joining me today is someone who experienced the disease firsthand, Miss Johnson. Would, thank you for being here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Ms. Johnson. I am 23 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
When did you contract Legionnaire's disease, and how do you believe you were exposed?
I have got this Legionnaire disease a little over a while ago, early July, where I consuming the breathing of the water mist.
I see. And what were your symptoms and how did you feel emotionally?
I felt really sick. I had stomach issues and shortness of breath.
What did doctors tell you after you were diagnosed?
They said that I was really terrified, really terrified. Sorry, I'm very sorry. It's the shortness of breath. I was really terrified, and they had sent me home with antibiotics.
I can imagine that it was a frightening experience. How has it affected your daily life?
It had affected me very horrible. I have only could do only little on my own, and I have noticed the strength that I've had inside me. I have never knew I had, and also I'm very cautious of the water I'm consuming around me.
How do you feel about what officials are doing to prevent this disease?
I feel like the officials are doing very good deed because they're trying to prevent people from getting this harmful disease.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Now, here at HYC News, we bring life to the news, not just negative updates and fear. Come with me as we sit with Wesley to introduce other healthcare issues affecting our community. So, of course, I had to stop with my favorite field reporter. So, he just gave me all of the gossip, all the information that all of you guys found out today. And I think this is definitely an effective issue, but Legionnaires' disease isn't the only health issue that's affecting New York City residents today. Healthcare affordability, mental health, geographic health disparities, and trauma continue to impact communities around the city. All of this affects the daily lives of New Yorkers. To learn more about these important topics, visit the HYC Health Resources page. Signing out.
Now let's head over to Ethan's for today's weather forecast. Bye bye.
Now to the weather with Ethan.
Thank you, Adriana. In today's forecast, there will be sunshine from 3 to 7 with an average of 80 degrees from 8 to 11. It will heavily rain with temperatures dropping to 63 degrees this weekend. It will continue to rain with a 70% chance of flooding, so if you have any plans of traveling, please cancel them and stay safe inside.
Thank you, Ethan. Our mission at HYC is to not only provide access to healthcare, but to combat misinformation. Next, we will address myths and provide the real facts. Today, we will be combating misinformation by doing live fact checking. Facts versus common myths. So, starting off, you should only seek help if symptoms of mental illness are severe. That is far from the truth. Early support is better than waiting until symptoms are severe in order to prevent it from getting worse and causing a better recovery. According to the ACSA, about 50% of mental health conditions begin by age 14 with an average 11-year delay in treatment. In addition, if someone is sick, it's always because of their choices. Things like income, education, housing, and access to doctors all play a major role in a person's health according to the Commonwealth Fund. Lastly, you can tell someone has an infectious disease just by looking at them. According to the Center for Disease Control, many people can spread an illness before they show symptoms or even if they never feel sick. Lastly, we will end on a very positive note with your very own news anchor, Adriana Galez. Closing off for today, I bring you a positive story. 3 hearts and 2 transplants and 1 mission to save lives. Me, Roxanne Watson, a 2-time heart transplant recipient who has made it her life goals to help others give the gift of life. A positive story from NBC's New York K. Anger. Roxanne Watson is turning her own life-saving journey into a nationwide push for an organ donation. A 2-time heart transplant recipient, Watson has become an outspoken advocate working to register thousands of donors, giving others a second chance of life. Watson has helped register more than 14,000 organ donors and is closing on her next goal, setting up 1,000 more. Watson credits her second chance at life to her donor, Michael Boliv, a member of the United States Coast Guard. This is Adriana Galez from HYC News. I'm signing out. Keep it on the low, keep it on the low,